For generations, humanity has walked upon a world we believed was stable, predictable, and understood. We charted its oceans, mapped its continents, and measured its rhythms. But what if the very ground beneath our feet is not as solid as we've been led to believe? What if the Earth itself is undergoing a profound, unprecedented transformation, one that threatens to rewrite the very fabric of our existence? A silent crisis is unfolding, a cataclysmic event whispered about in hushed tones by those who dare to look beyond the official narrative. This isn't a distant threat. It's a present danger, manifesting in ways that defy conventional explanation. Our planet is changing, and the signs are becoming impossible to ignore. Consider the undeniable shifts occurring across our globe. The magnetic North Pole, once a relatively stable point, is now accelerating its migration across the Arctic, moving at speeds that baffle scientists. This isn't a minor drift. It's a rapid, alarming acceleration, hinting at deeper instabilities within our planetary core. Simultaneously, the Earth's rotation, the very spin that dictates our days and nights, is subtly but undeniably slowing. This minute deceleration, dismissed by some as insignificant, could have profound implications for our planet's delicate equilibrium. What forces are at play to alter such fundamental mechanics? Beneath the waves, the great ocean currents, the very arteries of our global climate, are showing signs of distress. The Atlantic Ocean's currents, vital for regulating temperatures across continents, are reportedly changing direction, threatening to plunge entire regions into climatic chaos. This isn't just a weather anomaly, it's a systemic breakdown. And then there is the Earth's restless crust, a surge in seismic activity, an alarming increase in the frequency and intensity of earthquakes, rattling our planet with unsettling regularity. From unexpected tremors in stable regions to devastating quakes along known fault lines, the Earth is groaning under an unseen pressure. Compounding these phenomena is the undeniable acceleration of climate change. Beyond the debates of human impact, we witness extreme weather events of unprecedented scale and ferocity. Rapid shifts in temperature, devastating storms, and inexplicable atmospheric anomalies suggest a planet in profound distress, far beyond what can be explained by simple carbon emissions. These are not isolated incidents. They are not random acts of nature. To dismiss them as such would be a profound act of willful ignorance. Instead, these phenomena appear to be interconnected symptoms, pieces of a much larger, more terrifying puzzle. They defy the comfortable explanations offered by mainstream science, pointing instead to a singular, overarching cause. At the heart of this unfolding mystery lies a theory once relegated to the fringes of scientific thought: the concept of a cataclysmic pole shift. This isn't merely the slow drift of the magnetic poles. It's the terrifying prospect of a sudden dramatic displacement of the Earth's entire crust. Imagine continents tearing apart, oceans surging, and the very axis of our planet reorienting itself in a geological blink of an eye. This chilling theory was popularized in the mid-20th century by Charles Hapgood, a historian and professor who dared to challenge conventional geological wisdom. Hapgood proposed that such polar displacements could explain the baffling climate anomalies and mass extinctions found in Earth's ancient past. He suggested that the planet's outer shell could periodically slip over its molten interior, causing rapid and devastating changes to global geography and climate. The evidence for such a possibility is mounting. Studies have revealed that Earth's magnetic field, our planet's protective shield against harmful solar radiation, has weakened significantly in recent decades. This weakening is not uniform. It's creating vulnerable spots, anomalies that could be precursors to a complete magnetic field collapse or reversal. A weakened field leaves us exposed, vulnerable to cosmic forces we barely comprehend. The implications of a true pole shift are almost too vast to contemplate. Entire coastlines would be submerged, new land masses would emerge, and the very distribution of life on Earth would be irrevocably altered. It's a scenario that evokes images of biblical floods and apocalyptic devastation, a reset button for our planet on a scale we can scarcely imagine. This isn't science fiction. It's a terrifying possibility rooted in geological and magnetic data. The rapid movement of the magnetic poles, the slowing of Earth's rotation, the seismic unrest, and the weakening magnetic field all converge to paint a picture of a planet on the precipice. The question is no longer if it can happen, but when. If the signs are so clear, if the evidence is so compelling, why are we not being told the truth? Why is this existential threat not front-page news, the subject of urgent global summits? The answer, for those who dare to look, is chillingly simple. They know. The authorities, the global elite, are not only aware of the impending pole shift, but they are actively concealing this information from the public. Consider the implications of mass panic. A global population aware of an imminent, unavoidable cataclysm would descend into chaos. Governments would lose control, economies would collapse, and the very fabric of society would unravel. To prevent this, a deliberate, systematic campaign of concealment has been enacted. We see glimpses of this cover-up in the guarded statements of officials, the sudden shifts in policy, and the construction of vast, shadowy underground facilities. These are not preparations for conventional warfare or economic downturns. They are bunkers, safe havens for the chosen few, built to withstand the very cataclysm they deny to the masses. The mainstream media, the very institutions we rely on for information, are complicit in this grand deception. They are not reporting the truth. They are actively diverting attention, focusing on trivial scandals, manufactured crises, and divisive narratives. While we are distracted by political theater and celebrity gossip, the earth beneath us is groaning, preparing for its ultimate transformation. This tactic is as old as power itself. Control the narrative, control the population. By keeping the public ignorant, by dismissing independent researchers as conspiracy theorists, they maintain order, ensuring that when the inevitable occurs, the masses will be unprepared, unresourced, and utterly dependent on the very authorities who betrayed them. It is a calculated strategy to maintain control, even in the face of planetary collapse. The silence from official channels is deafening. The dismissal of legitimate scientific inquiry is alarming. The coordinated effort to discredit anyone who speaks of these truths is criminal. This isn't just a lack of transparency. It's an active suppression of vital information, a deliberate act of deception on a global scale. It is time to question everything. It is time to look beyond the carefully constructed narratives and demand the truth. The official story, the one that dismisses these profound Earth changes as isolated incidents or natural variations, simply does not hold up under scrutiny. The evidence is too compelling, the patterns too consistent. For too long, independent researchers, those who dedicate their lives to uncovering hidden truths, have been ridiculed, marginalized, and dismissed as purveyors of conspiracy theories. Their warnings, based on meticulous research and undeniable data, are met with scorn and derision by the very institutions that should be investigating them. This is not skepticism, it is suppression. The clock is ticking. Every passing moment brings us closer to a potential event that could redefine our world. The signs are escalating, the anomalies are multiplying, and the window for preparation is rapidly closing. We cannot afford to remain complacent, to blindly trust those who have proven themselves untrustworthy. The Earth is a living, breathing entity, and it is sending us clear, undeniable signals. We stand at a precipice, on the verge of a transformation that will challenge every assumption we hold about our planet and our place upon it. Hidden beneath layers of secrecy and misinformation, it is up to us to uncover the truth, to prepare, and to face the future, whatever it may be. The question is not if the Earth will change, but whether we are ready to face what changes.